Hello class ninth. Welcome to your English class again. Hope you all are doing well and ready to learn something new today, right? So let us start with our chapter number 2, The Sound of Music from our Beehive book. जैसे नाम से ही आपको पता चल रहा है that the chapter is about music, right? Actually the chapter is having two parts. It is divided into two parts. Part 1, the name of part 1 is Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it. And the name of part 2 is The Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Why this chapter is divided into two parts? Actually the chapter is giving us detail, or it is telling us about the life account, or we can say biography. Okay, biography of two famous musicians. The first one is Evelyn Glennie, right? Scotland based musician. Right? Or we can say Scotland based multi percussionist. Now you must be thinking, what is percussionist? Let me first tell you what is the meaning of percussion. Percussion is actually musical instruments. What kind of musical instruments? That are played by striking with hands, or we can say beating with sticks, right? तो इसमें drums, तबला, xylophone, cymbal, such kind of musical instruments are known as percussion, right? So percussionist means the person who played such kind of musical instruments. और वो एक भी मास्टर्स, वो एक percussion के लिए नहीं है. She could play multi musical instruments, right? So we are going to learn about her in part 1, and in part 2 we are going to learn about Bismillah Khan, a very famous Indian musician. शहनाई का नाम लेते ही जो फर्स्ट पिक्चर हमारे मन में अराइव होती है, दैट इज ऑफ बिस्मिल्ला खान, राइट? सो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो वी विल कवर पार्ट 1, विच इज एवलिन ग्लैनी लिसन्स टू म्यूजिक विदाउट हेयरिंग इट. अब इस टाइटल को पढ़ते ही इट इज एक्चुअली वेरी मिस्टीरियस टाइटल, दैट शी लिसन्स टू साउंड, कि वो साउंड्स को सुनती है, म्यूजिक को सुनती है विदाउट हेयरिंग इट, बिना सुने. हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कवर. अब वो क्यों नहीं सुनती, पहले तो हम ये देखेंगे कि विदाउट हेयरिंग इट वो क्यों नहीं सुन पा रही. बिकॉज शी इज डेफ, और वो बाय बर्थ डेफ नहीं है. दिस गर्ल ग्रेजुअली लॉस्ट हर हेयरिंग पावर एंड शी वॉन्टेड टू बी अ फेमस म्यूजिशियन. तो ये जो उसकी फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी है, इट कुड नॉट स्टॉप हर फ्रॉम अचीविंग हर एम और ड्रीम, राइट? नाउ हाउ शी अचीव्ड इट, हाउ शी trained herself to listen music without hearing it, that we are going to discover in the chapter. अगर मैं इसके राइटर की बात करूं तो it is written by Deborah Colley, right? She is actually Ottawa based writer, और ये एक न्यूज़ ब्रॉडकास्टर से लिंक्ड पर्सन है. She has once interviewed Evelyn Glennie and then she wrote about her, right? So now let's start reading the chapter. Let's start reading chapter 2, The Sound of Music. And as I have already told you, we will cover part 1 in this video. Evelyn Glennie listened to sound without hearing it. So we have already discussed much about the title. So let's start reading. But before we read, let us read this pre-reading section. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So as you can see, these wordings are in inverted comma. It means this is a saying by someone. So who said this? Actually, James Blades, one of the masters of percussion, said this about Evelyn, right? So he said that although God took her hearing power, but at the same time, he has given her back something extraordinary, a very extraordinary sense. And what was that extraordinary sense? We can easily guess that it was sense of feeling. Yes, she could feel very deeply, far more deeply than any of us or any normal human being. And Blades is telling maybe that is why that she was able to express the music so well, right? Read the following account of a person who fought against a physical disability and made her life a success story. Now from here we came to know, यहाँ से हमें क्लियर हो रहा है कि एक्चुअली हम एक पर्सन का लाइफ अकाउंट पढ़ने वाले हैं जिसने अपनी फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी से फाइट करते हुए शी मेड हर लाइफ अ सक्सेस story. So it is giving us a hint that it is a motivational story and it is going to inspire all of us that how we can overcome our physical disabilities or any difficulty in which life put us by our determination, hard work, and how we can achieve our dreams and goals just like Evelyn did, right? तो यहाँ मुझे एक स्टोरी और याद आ रही है जो मैंने लास्ट ईयर आपको 8th में पढ़ाई थी. कैन यू गेस दैट स्टोरी? यस, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट हेलन केलर, राइट? सो लेट्स रीड द स्टोरी एंड फाइंड आउट दैट how Evelyn overcome her physical disability and she fulfilled her dream and made her life successful. Rush hour crowds jostle for position on the underground train platform. Jostle होता है push roughly. A slight girl looking younger than her 17 years was nervous yet excited as she felt the vibrations of the approaching train. तो यहाँ actually this chapter starts with the scene and this scene is of an underground train platform, right? तो यहाँ राइटर हमें बता रही है दैट देयर इज़ अ ह्यूज क्राउड एट द प्लेटफॉर्म एंड everyone people were pushing each other. There a slight girl, a small and thin looking girl who was 17 of her age, but she looks younger than her age. And as she feels the vibrations of the approaching trains, as she realizes that the train was approaching to the platform, she starts feeling nervous as well as excited. Now, why she was nervous and excited, that we are going to discover. It was her first day at the prestigious Royal Academy of Music in London and daunting होता है frightening or fearful enough for any teenager fresh from a Scottish farm. But this aspiring musician means a person who wants to be a musician, right? Faced a bigger challenge than most. She was profoundly deaf. तो यहाँ हमें पता चल रहा है कि वाई शी वॉज एक्साइटेड बिकॉज द ट्रेन इज़ टेकिंग हर टू लंदन एंड इट इज़ हर फर्स्ट डे एट द रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूज़िक, राइट? एंड वाई शी इज़ एक्साइटेड बिकॉज शी इज़ गोइंग टू डू समथिंग विच शी ऑलवेज ड्रीम्ड ऑफ, राइट? शी इज़ गोइंग टू रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूज़िक टू लर्न म्यूज़िक, right? And why she was nervous? Because she belongs to Scotland, a countryside area in Europe, and because she was going to London, which is an urban area and which has a fast life, so it would be a new experience for her. So maybe that's why the writer is saying that she is fresh from a Scottish farm. But इसके साथ साथ वो हमें ये भी बता रही है कि ये ही एक चैलेंज नहीं था, ये चैलेंज कि एक कंट्री साइड से निकलकर एक फास्ट लाइफ वाले अर्बन एरिया में खुद को स्विच करना, वो उसकी रीज़न नर्वसनेस का था और वो उसकी लाइफ का एक चैलेंज था. लेकिन उससे भी एक बड़ा चैलेंज उसकी लाइफ में ये था कि शी वॉज profoundly deaf. She wanted to learn music but she was deaf, she couldn't hear. Evelyn Glennie's loss of hearing had been gradual. Gradual होता है in phases or slowly. Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8-year-old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard, says Isabel Glennie. अब Isabel Glennie कौन है? Evelyn Glennie की मदर. ठीक है. तो the writer is telling that Evelyn Glennie was not deaf by birth. Actually, her loss of hearing was gradual. It was in phases. She was losing her power of hearing slowly. So हर मदर यहाँ पर एसाबेल ग्लैनी जो उसकी मदर है वो एक पर्टिकुलर इंसिडेंट को रिकलेक्ट कर रही हैं दैट when she was 8 years old, when Evelyn was 8 years old, she was waiting for her turn to play the piano, and the her mother is telling that she noticed that when her name is being called out, she didn't respond, and that was the particular moment she realized that she did not hear. So for quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. But by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated, and her headmistress asked her parents to take her to a specialist. Conceal होता है hide करना. As I have already told you that Evelyn's loss of hearing was gradual, it was in phases. So for a time being, she managed to, क्योंकि she was able to hear partially, कुछ कुछ उसको सुनाई दे रहा था, तो she managed to hide this fact from her friends and teachers for a time being. But when she was 11 years old, by that time her academic performance was getting worse, and at this moment the headmistress requested her parents to take her to a doctor. It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage, and it was the time when the doctor checked her. Then the doctor found that her hearing was severely weakened as a result of slow nerve damage, and they were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids, and the doctor advised Evelyn's parents to aid her with the hearing aid. So hearing aid क्या है? Equipment which is used by the deaf people for hearing, right? वो उनके it is put into their ears and it helps them to hear, right? And the doctor also suggested send to a school for a deaf, कि Evelyn should be sent to a school for the deaf children. Everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn, and when Evelyn discovered this fact that she could not hear, and she would be sent to a school of deaf children. At this moment she is telling that suddenly everything turned black, suddenly her world became colorless and everything around her turned black. ऐसी मोमेंट जब कुछ सडनली अनएक्सपेक्टेड हमारी लाइफ में हो जाता है और तो कैसे हम रिएक्ट करते हैं, वी जस्ट बिकेम होपलेस, है ना, और सब कुछ हमारे आसपास जो है वो हमें कलरलेस दिखाई देता है. तो द सेम वे एवलिन रिस्पॉन्डेड टू दिस situation, and she said that everything suddenly looked black, turned black around her. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. अब एवलिन जो है, शी इज़ अ पैशनेट गर्ल. शी गॉट दिस शॉकिंग न्यूज़ बट शी इज़ डिटर्मिन्ड, सो शी डिड नॉट वॉन्ट टू गिव अप. डिटर्मिन्ड होता है वॉन्टिंग टू डू समथिंग वेरी मच, राइट? सो शी वॉज डिटर्मिन्ड टू लीड अ नॉर्मल लाइफ. शी वॉन्टेड टू कंटिन्यू हर इंटरेस्ट इन म्यूजिक, राइट? शी वॉन्टेड टू follow her interest in music. So one day when she saw a girl playing the xylophone, xylophone होता है musical instrument with the row of wooden bars of different length. You can see it in the picture, right? So when Evelyn one day saw a girl playing the xylophone, she wanted to play it too. Most of the teacher discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Try to sense it some other way. Percussionist, I have already told you, a person who plays different musical instrument, right? So एवलिन बता रही है कि जब राइटर बता रहे हैं कि जब एवलिन ने एक गर्ल को देखा जाइलोफोन बजाते हुए तो उसने भी वही बजाने की शी wanted to play it. But on the other hand, Evelyn's teacher discouraged her because they knew that she could not hear, and hearing is one of the important part of music. If you want to learn it, you need to hear it first. But Ron Forbes, one of the teacher, one of the percussionist, saw that Evelyn was very passionate about music. So he decided something and he thought that he would teach Evelyn to feel music. यहाँ मुझे एक और टीचर की याद आ रही है. Can you tell me the name of that teacher? Yes, Helen Keller's teacher. Can you recollect the name? Remember the name? N.A. सेल्विन, राइट. तो बिल्कुल वही रोल जो है जो N.A. सेल्विन ने हेलन केलर की लाइफ में प्ले किया, वही रोन फोर्ब्स ने किसकी लाइफ में प्ले किया, एवलिन ग्लेने की, राइट. सो रोन फोर्ब्स ने उसके पोटेंशियल को नोटिस किया. ही फाउंड दैट द गर्ल वॉज वेरी पैशनेट अबाउट म्यूजिक, सो ही डिसाइडेड दैट ही वुड टीच हर टू फील द म्यूजिक, राइट. So he took 2 large drums, he tuned them to different notes, right, and drums जो हैं they each drum tuned to different notes. The sound produced by the drums was different. So different sounds थी तो differently identify भी easily हो पा रही थी. So he told Evelyn that don't try to listen through your ears. He told her to sense it, try to feel the music some other way, right. Says Evelyn, suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and the lower one from the waist down. और फिर एवलिन हमें बता रही है कि सडनली जो है मुझे क्योंकि वो डिफरेंट नोट्स पर ट्यून हो रहा था तो द अपर पार्ट ऑफ Evelyn's body above the waist could feel the higher notes of the drum and the lower part of her body, the part down from her waist, could feel the lower notes of drum, right. Forbes repeated the exercise and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different part of her body. This अब Forbes ने इसी एक्सरसाइज को कंटिन्यू किया and then Evelyn can realize that she was sensing the different notes in different parts of her body and she could listen to sounds although she could not hear. So once she overcome this hurdle, she learned how to listen the sounds although she cannot hear. She started sensing the different sounds through the different parts of her body. She progressed in her life. I had learned to open my mind and body to sounds and vibrations. She started learning it, how to feel the slight shaking movement through the different parts of body, and then Evelyn is telling that she learned it. She learned to open her mind, she learned how to feel it. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. बाकी जो हुआ वो उसकी determination और उसके hard work का काम था. She always wanted to become a famous good musician and that's why she did a lot of hard work. She never looked back from that point onwards. She toured the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make music her life. Youth orchestra होता है young group of musicians, right? So यहाँ से फिर उसने पीछे मुड़कर नहीं देखा. Her career went upward and because she was determined, so she did a lot of hard work and she toured the United Kingdom and she performed with a young group of musicians. And by the time she was 16, she decided to make music her life. So she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of the Academy. Audition होता है, gave a short performance so the director could decide whether you are good enough. So when she was 16 of her age, she decided to make music her life and that's why she gave an audition for the admission to the Royal Academy of Music, and the audition which she has given, she scored Her score in that audition was the highest in the history of that academy. No other person had scored such a high score as Evelyn did, right? So the writer is telling she gradually moved from orchestral work to solo performances, right? Beginning में तो initially she performed in a group, but as she got well in her music, as she starts learning and she was doing well, so she got confidence and she starts performing alone, right? Orchestral work होता है group performance और solo होता है single, right? So at the end of her 3 years course, she had captured most of the top awards, right? So the writer is telling that she had achieved all the top awards by the time she had completed her 3 years course at the Royal Academy of Music, right? And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. और इतना सब कुछ ग्रेट करने के बाद भी द राइटर इज टेलिंग इफ एनीवन सेज दैट एवलिन हैज डन समथिंग ग्रेट, शी डज नॉट एक्नॉलेज इट एंड इज वेरी हम्बल एंड डाउन टू अर्थ. इफ़ यू वर्क हार्ड एंड नो वेयर यू आर गोइंग यू विल गेट देयर. और एवलिन क्या कहती है? एवलिन सेज दैट 2 important थिंग्स फॉर सक्सेस आर, फर्स्ट you should have an aim, a target to achieve, and second you need to do hard work and definitely you will achieve it. And she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi-percussionist with the mastery of some 1,000 instruments and hectic international schedule. Most popular, most sought after means most popular or in demand. और उसके बाद she became very famous. She became most popular in demand multi-percussionist as she could play. She hold a mastery over 1,000 of instruments. She could play 1,000 of instruments, right? So with this mastery over the 1,000 of instrument, she had a busy schedule as she has to do programs or concert all over the world, right? It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. Now the writer is saying that it is really curious to watch. It is really fascinating, curious to watch her playing the instrument so effortlessly without hearing. In our 2-hour discussion, the writer is telling that once she interviewed her, right? एक बार उसने इंटरव्यू लिया एवलिन का एंड द इंटरव्यू वॉज फॉर 2 hours, राइट? शी नेवर मिस्ड अ वर्ड. द राइटर इज टेलिंग कि उसने एक भी वर्ड जो है उनकी कन्वर्सेशन में मिस नहीं किया. Men with bushy beard give me trouble, she laughed. And when the writer asked, Deborah Colley asked her that how she managed all these things, तो then she told कि जो ह्यूज लॉन्ग बुशी बियर्ड वाले लोग होते हैं, मैन होते हैं, उनसे मुझे बात करते हुए ट्रबल फील होता है. एंड और ये बताते हुए वो हंसती है. इट इज़ नॉट जस्ट वॉचिंग द लिप्स, इट्स द होल फेस, स्पेशली द आईज. और शी इज़ एक्सप्लेनिंग वाई शी इज़ फीलिंग द ट्रबल बिकॉज when they speak she cannot see their lip movement as their lips are covered with the beard. And as their and not only the lips, she need to see the other movements also, the face movement, the eyes movements. Then only she can realize that what the other person is saying, right? She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Flawlessly होता है without a mistake and lilt is accent, right? तो the writer is telling कि she speaks without a mistake and in a Scottish accent because she belongs to Scotland. So in her language the Scottish accent is there. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. Now Evelyn is telling that her speech is clear. She could speak flawlessly because she could hear till the age of 11. She learnt it till the age of 11, right? She says, but that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. फिर राइटर बता रही है कि ये उसकी जो एक्सप्लेनेशन है कि 11 साल तक वो सुन पा रही थी, पढ़ पा रही थी, दैट्स वाई शी इज़ हैविंग द होल्ड ऑन स्कॉटिश लैंग्वेज। तो उसके बाद ये एक्सप्लेन करना मुश्किल हो जाता है कि फिर जब वो डेफ हो गई उसके बाद भी उसने 2 लैंग्वेजेस नहीं सीख ली, दैट वाज द फ्रेंच एंड बेसिक जैपनीज। तो इट इज़ एक्चुअली डिफ़िकल्ट टू एक्सप्लेन दैट हाउ शी लर्न दीज लैंग्वेजेस। ठीक है। As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hairs. Tingles होते हैं cause a slight prickling or stinging sensation. तो फिर वो बात करती है कि अगर मैं म्यूज़िक सीखने की बात करूँ, ठीक है, how does she identify music? So then she is explaining that it creates sensation in her skin, in her cheekbones, and even in her hair. So actually the every part of Evelyn's body responds to music, right? When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the sticks into her fingertips. So when she plays the xylophone, she uses the sticks and she can sense the vibration of the sound produced by the xylophone pass through the stick up to her fingertips, right? By leaning against the drum, she can feel the resonance flowing into her body. Resonance, echoes or sound. और जब वो ड्रम बीट करती है, then she leans towards the drum, ठीक है, and she can feels the echo flowing into her body, right? On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibration pass through her bare feet and up her legs. And when she performs on a wooden platform, then she removes her shoes so that she can feel the vibration of the musical instrument pass through her foot and into her feet and then legs, then up her legs. That is how she can feel the sounds of the musical instrument. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audience. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award, says master percussionist James Blades. God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. और राइटर बता रही है कि इसमें कोई सरप्राइज़ नहीं है कि एवलिन को सुनना एक डिलाइट मोमेंट है, एक हैप्पी मोमेंट है. शी गिव्स वेरी गुड सोलो परफॉर्मेंसेस एंड इन द ईयर ऑफ 1991 शी वॉज प्रेजेंटेड विद दिस अवार्ड. कौन सा अवार्ड? रॉयल फिलहार्मोनिक सोसाइटीज़ प्रेस्टिजियस सोलिस्ट ऑफ द ईयर अवार्ड फॉर परफॉर्मिंग सोलो, राइट. सो फिर से हमें वही वर्डिंग मिल रही है यहाँ पर कि जेम्स ब्लेड्स जो हैं एक मास्टर परकशनिस्ट ने उसके लिए क्या वर्ड्स कहे हैं जो हमें बिल्कुल बिगनिंग पर चैप्टर में मिले कि God took away Evelyn's hearing ability, but in return he gave her a strong power of sensing sounds and enabled her to become a great musician, right? Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. I have just got to work often harder than classical musician, but the rewards are enormous. Workaholic होता है person who finds it difficult to stop working, जो काम ही करता जाए, ठीक है. So Evelyn is a very hard working. She does not stop working, and apart from the regular concert, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prison and hospitals. She also gives high priority to classics for young musicians. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So now to be at par with those people who can hear, who are classical musician, Evelyn works very hard, right? अगर हम उसको कंपेयर करते हैं क्लासिकल म्यूजिशियन से तो बिल्कुल उनके कंपैरिजन में एवलिन का वर्क बहुत हार्ड है. एवलिन सेज दैट द रिवॉर्ड शी गेट्स फॉर हर हार्ड वर्क आर ह्यूज एंड बिग. एवलिन डज चैरिटी ऑल्सो. वो फ्री कॉन्सर्ट्स रेगुलर प्ले करती है for the hospitals and prisons. She also takes classes of the young children who wants to learn music. And यहाँ पर एक फिर से कोट हमें मिल रहा है एने रिचलिन, जो बिटोमन फंड फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन से बिलोंग करती हैं, दैट एवलिन वॉज अ इंस्पिरेशन, शी इज़ एन आइडल, right, for the children who cannot hear. And when they get to know about Evelyn's story, they feel that they can also fulfill their dreams, right? So Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not at least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions, right? So accomplished होता है achieve करना. So Evelyn has achieved so much in life that those people who are double in her age, right? उसने अपनी एज से डबल लोगों से भी ज़्यादा अचीव कर लिया है. शी हैज़ अचीव्ड मैनी थिंग्स, मच पॉपुलैरिटी, मैनी अवार्ड्स, राइट. ऑर्केस्ट्रा जो है एक ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल है जो डिफरेंट म्यूज़िकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को जनरली बजाता है, लेकिन और जनरली वो परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स होते हैं जैसे कि ड्रम, जाइलोफोन, राइट. और वो हमेशा ऑर्केस्ट्रा में पीछे जो है प्लेस किए जाते हैं या फिर साइड पर. बट जब एवलिन सोलो परफॉर्म करती है तो वो उन परकशन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स को बिल्कुल फ्रंट पर ले आई है ऑर्केस्ट्रा के, बिकॉज शी इज़ गिविंग द सोलो परफॉर्मेंसेस. तो एवलिन की स्टोरी जो है एक इंस्पिरेशन है फॉर दोज पीपल हु आर फिजिकली डिसेबल्ड. दे फील दैट इफ़ एवलिन कैन अचीव हर ड्रीम, इवन दे कैन अचीव. एंड एवलिन हैज़ गिवन अ लॉट ऑफ प्लेजर टू द ऑडियंस बाय प्लेइंग सच मिलियन ऑफ ऑडियंस जो है उसको उसने ग्रेट प्लेजर दिया बाय प्लेइंग द म्यूज़िक, राइट. नाउ लेट्स रिकैप जो भी हमने अभी तक एवलिन ग्लैनी के बारे में पढ़ा. वी हैव रेड दैट शी वॉज ग्रैमी विनिंग परकशनिस्ट एंड शी वॉज बोर्न जस्ट लाइक एनी अदर नॉर्मल चाइल्ड. और उसकी जो हेयरिंग लॉस था वो ग्रेजुअल था, स्लोली था. फिर हमने पढ़ा व्हेन शी वॉज एट द एज ऑफ 8, उसकी मदर इसाबेल ग्लैनी ने फर्स्ट टाइम ये नोटिस किया कि शी वॉज फीलिंग डिफ़िकल्टी इन हेयरिंग. एंड बट क्योंकि ये ग्रेजुअल प्रोसेस थी, पार्शली शी वॉज एबल टू हेयर, सो उसने मैनेज किया कुछ टाइम तक दैट शी वॉज एबल टू हाइड दिस फैक्ट फ्रॉम हर फ्रेंड्स एंड टीचर्स. फिर हमने पढ़ा जब वो 11 ईयर्स एज तक पहुंची तो उसकी ये डेफनेस जो है और वीकेंड हो गई और वर्स हो गई उसकी कंडीशन, और उसकी हेड मिस्ट्रेस ने जो है उसके पेरेंट्स को उसे एक डॉक्टर को दिखाने के लिए रिक्वेस्ट किया. एंड व्हेन द डॉक्टर चेक्ड हर, द डॉक्टर डिस्कवर्ड दैट हर हेयरिंग वॉज बैडली डैमेज्ड. उसके बाद हमने पढ़ा कि उस डॉक्टर ने उसे एडवाइस किया उसके पेरेंट्स को दैट शी शुड बी फिटेड विद हेयरिंग एड एंड सेंट टू अ स्कूल फॉर डेफ चिल्ड्रन. यहाँ एवलिन बताती है कि सडनली एवरीथिंग टर्न ब्लैक अराउंड हर एंड शी वॉज फीलिंग कलरलेस, राइट. बट बिकॉज शी वॉज डिटर्मिन्ड, दैट्स वाई शी डिसाइडेड टू लीड अ नॉर्मल लाइफ. और उसने डिसाइड किया कि वो अपने म्यूज़िक के पैशन को कंटिन्यू करेगी, उसको फॉलो करेगी. अब क्योंकि वो डेफ बच्चा था ही तो उसके सब टीचर्स ने उसको डिस्करेज किया, क्योंकि हेयरिंग इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ लर्निंग म्यूज़िक, बट एक्सेप्ट वन टीचर दैट वाज रॉन फोर्ब्स. फिर हमने पढ़ा कि रॉन फोर्ब्स जो कि एक परकशन टीचर हैं, उन्होंने कैसे उसके पोटेंशियल को, उसकी लगन को रिकॉग्नाइज किया म्यूज़िक के लिए एंड उसको ट्रेन किया. He drilled her, he trained her by beating 2 drums with different notes, right? और उसने उसे ट्रेन किया not to hear the music but feel the music through her different parts of bodies. इससे ये एक बहुत बड़ी जो है हेल्प उसकी लाइफ में प्रूव हुई, जो रॉन फोर्ब्स ने उसे सिखाया हाउ टू फील द म्यूज़िक. दिस प्रूव्ड ग्रेट फॉर हर एंड रेस्ट ऑफ द help which she has got to made her life success to fulfill her dream was her determination and hard work. एवलिन ग्लैनी ने उसके बाद कभी पीछे मुड़कर नहीं देखा. फिर हमने पढ़ा एट द एज ऑफ 16 ओनली शी टूर्ड यूके विद अ यंग ऑर्केस्ट्रा. उसके बाद हमने पढ़ा कि जब वो 16 ईयर्स एज की थी देन शी ऑडिशन फॉर द रॉयल अकेडमी ऑफ म्यूज़िक लंदन, और उसका जो स्कोर था उस ऑडिशन में वो उस एकेडमी की हिस्ट्री का हाईएस्ट स्कोर था। इससे पहले किसी भी बच्चे ने इतना हाईएस्ट स्कोर उस एकेडमी में नहीं स्कोर किया था। फिर हमने पढ़ा कि 3 इयर्स तक जो वो कोर्स कर रही थी उस म्यूज़िक एकेडमी में, उसके साथ साथ ही शी अचीव्ड मोस्ट ऑफ द टॉप अवार्ड्स एट द एकेडमी। वी read that in 1991 she was presented with Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year Award, एंड इसके बाद एक लॉन्ग स्ट्रिंग ऑफ अवार्ड्स जिसमें 1988 ग्रैमी अवार्ड है और 15 ऑनरेरी डॉक्टरेट्स अवार्ड्स जो हैं दे आर इंक्लूडेड इन इट। उसके बाद ग्लैनी ने कभी भी पीछे मुड़कर नहीं देखा। तो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड, it is really an inspiring story of this deaf girl who achieved success and recognition through her determination, hard work and courage, which really motivates us that no difficulty can stop us if we decided to achieve something in our life. So this was our chapter about Evelyn Glennie. Now in the next part we will do the second part of this chapter, that is the Shehnai of Bismillah Khan. Till then, bye bye.